DeVries said the grand plan made her do it, huh? Jeez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery, lady.
I don't know what that means. Alright, we back on the Outer Worlds. Inez still has that dialogue box over her head. I mean, Outer Worlds too. Did I just say Outer Worlds? That's fine.
Lara, you owe me a sparring session. Get your gloves and warm up. So, Arbiter Rao. I can sympathize with his plight to some extent. Dead mentor, apparent cover-up, sure. I'd be mad too. But why do we have to be the ones to help him? Hasn't he got any other Protectorate hullheads to come to his aid? Maybe I ought to spell this out. I'm his enemy, Commander, and he's mine.
He deserves to know the truth the same as anybody.
But do the rest of us deserve to be put at risk?
Yeah.
I ain't just saying this to be contrary, Commander. If he actually agrees to keep the peace, then fine, but I still gotta maintain due diligence. You should too. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Yeah, no problem. You still have a dialogue box though,
Don't
so.
mind me, just hydrating my scales. Wow, ain't that a sentence? Got something that needs doing, Commander? I'm glad those Protectorate folk wised up and went to Fairfield. They're smart, resilient, resourceful. They'll be fine additions to Auntie's choice.
You don't know anything about Auntie's choice.
Fine by me. Sure. Got someone. Not only is he a couple smokes short of a pack, he's also insufferable. I try, Commander, but boy, he makes it difficult.
Hey man, you watch how you talk about the Void in my presence. Alright, let's see what we got cooking. I talk to Tristian? Do I have like a Tristian quest? It's been a little bit since I played, sorry, it's gonna take me like a second to get back into the swing bing thing of things.
That one goes out to the Sovereign.
Ooh, another weapon slot. I hope I get that soon.
Them do, because as you know, he composed every single one. Here's a song for you to enjoy while you solemnly reflect on your sworn.
Oh yeah, I only have one quest. I don't even have like a Tristian quest yet. Well, hello Tristian. This really looks like no match.
Certainly quaint. The grease stains and thrice retrofitted pipes give one the thrilling impression that the ship might burst into flames at any moment.
It might.
I suppose there's something charming about its.
Or you can just send them back to the Protectorate or wherever they want to go. You just send people back. Go to the Dorado. New planet for us. Alright, new planet, new us. I'm gonna ask Niles how he feels about Tristian, and then I'm gonna leave him. He's not coming with us. It's gonna be Inez and Tristian on this mission. Alright, a mount. What's up, Inez?
You lay claim to an entire world, you best be ready to defend that claim. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
No. Is Niles back here? Where's Niles? You need one more encryption key.
Ah, Commander. Caught me cogitating.
What about?
I was just thinking about making some tweaks to Val. Hoping it'll help.
Yeah, tinkering her gimbals?
You know your automechs. All of the above.
I'm learning.
Val's old in automech years, so she requires a lot of routine maintenance to prevent her hardware and systems from deteriorating further.
She's not gonna kill us?
If that's a serious question, answer's no. She's got plenty of safeguards in place that would prevent her from harming any members of the crew, you included. Most times I find working on Val relaxing, actually. Meditate, which is precisely why I take care of the maintenance around these parts.
Yeah.
Val saved my life after Horizon Point, and she's been saving my life every day since. Partly, I'm just glad to return the favor, even if I am just putting off the inevitable. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time yammering, but thanks for stopping by.
Perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on Red Cloak, our hero was betrayed and whisked to the consumerist den of Auntie's Choice, strapped to their brutal brand loyalizer. Will she survive Auntie's barbaric imitation of our perfect mental refreshment process? Thrilled to her daring display of defiance in Episode 3, Brand Disloyalty.
Any final words about your precious perfect community, or your sovereign or paradigm as such before we flip on the loyalizer, Red Cloak?
Nothing appropriate to say.
Yeah, suppose you're right. They'd have matched wits well enough. Oh yeah? What's needling you? Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it? All I heard about this moon called Eden ain't much lived up to the name, though. All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Been mostly laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorates, not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong.
Sorry, was muted. I'm back completely now.
Sure, we're a tight pair, but it's nothing unhealthy like you're slanting at.
You won't slapping meat?
And I can count. She can be a little Delphic at times, but she'll grow on you. Promise. I appreciate the concern. Well, I found you. Oh, and
Oh, wow, man.
less since I patched her acclimator. Spread worst. It'd be pretty horrifying if I wasn't. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby.
Sounds like that turned out well.
Like a small grease fire in space to get the vitals pumping.
Where you from?
Like most colonies. Good people being ground down from above. A lot of fancy talk from suits about streamlining and quarterly earnings while them on the line barely scrape by. Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly known for being clean, safe work neither. Especially when corners get cut. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day.
Something engineer.
You forget your first time manually flushing a propulsion tank, do you? Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted to learn, so I paid attention. Too good of attention, as it turned out. I was working late one evening and overheard something I shouldn't have. Some bigwigs exchanging inside information that would have cost the corporation a pretty bit. A day later, I was being accused of corporate espionage. Didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door. I was on the run for... Oh, I don't even know how.
Law.
The days sort of bled into one another. I started losing hope of things ever changing for the better. Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out from under the corporate boot.
There's more to talk to you later about, Niles. And when I say later, I mean later, because you will not be joining us on this mission. We only get 2, I imagine. It's going to be Tristian and Inez.
That tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Varick, founder of the Protectorate. I'd
shop the traitors have defaced it.
Oh, you got your mask on.
I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purple berry crunch right now. Got something that needs to...
Oh, the train's broken. How we get down? The station entrance? I can fast travel here, okay. Okay, the mission is this way.
The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Somebody help us! Anybody, please!
What's wrong, man?
Finally, some help. We desperate. My family and I. We was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids. I chased them off, but they'll be back.
The Varachnids?
Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them. But
Observation 5.
And medicines, and can get us to the camp. I don't... Very, by my guess, she was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected. She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She's in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry, or they'll be eaten. Or worse.
Oh, yeah, man, let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this way. This way.
When the outside tries its best to invade us, our champions will cleanse the streets.
Trouble ahead.
When they fight,
This better not have been an elaborate trap he let us in. They're murking Tristian.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Your leadership techniques leaves a bit to be desired. With your companions often finding themselves in harm's way, you are no longer able to revive your companions in combat. But whenever one goes down, your other companion will get a boost. They are fully healed immediately. Their companion meter.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
Fellow subjects, wake the rug sprats and muster the neighbors.
Oh damn, I'm a little sick.
A man of few words who looms large in our lives as our beloved
Did they kill that guy?
welcome console. Tell me, what's it like?
This is an elaborate setup by him.
Flawless Protectorate subject, such a beacon of loyalty.
You flatter me, Prince. I'm just a humble subject like you and your listeners. A cog in
What I
the
wouldn't give for a big bowl of purple.
I hate you having that dialogue box and nothing to say.
Mine just happens to be servitude to the sovereign, a duty we all zealously share, yet I'm uniquely fortunate to stand in closer proximity. It is my life's great honor.
Of course, your lifelong duty. You served our sovereign's father as advisor also.
No, Prudence. Advise
Okay, still don't even have another quest.
one laden with subversive assumptions.
I wonder did we help that guy or not.
Superior to the sovereigns. That I consider him naive.
Truly, I will never know.
Unfit to serve as the caretaker of worlds, when he is in fact infallible. Guided by the paradigm of the matriarch's own immaculate bloodline, protecting us all, providing abundance.
Not prepared for such an influx of refugees.
So right, Consul. Forgive me for misspeaking. I'm just a little awestruck by
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio
You gotta
of
process me?
refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85.
I'm not a charlatan?
Presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Is that what's next? Our station offers only the best in music for
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late.
Oh, tell me more.
Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Danger's never stopped me before.
Can't say I didn't warn you. You need
Pussy.
anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
A lot of refugees in here. Oh, you got you a merc too.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains.
Who you?
Then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something? Typically, no. And it has been
Alright, Calder Widmark.
focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations. I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions. I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvinced, then back to it I shall get.
This guy should die. This looks like a shady fellow.
My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. Not to worry. I'm fine. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So, you too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Complete control, keeping our bellies.
Is anything good here?
The very idea is meritless, inappropriate to ponder.
You seemed important.
And now this.
Next up, music to invigorate your mind.
Broke my nose last scrap.
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Callisto. One day, it will process all.
Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Voice of the Displaced.
I predict that the grand plan is the Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Oh, yes. Though I must admit, some looked quite startled when I spoke on our schism with the Protectorate earlier. In retrospect, I may have started to yell in my enthusiasm. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days.
Efficiently?
Launch into extended orations on everyone. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here. With never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
I don't like seeping knowledge. What the?
Oh, a visit? Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion.
What you talking about,
You're
Freckles?
not a threat, so that's good. Oh, well, the Order have got these things called personalized order predictions. Take about an hour for them to get a read on you. Then you get updates about your, path. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rolo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on. If you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough. You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is
I
a
mean,
brutal
or did they try to kill you?
That's something you can take to the bank, you know? Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Your trusted
Where do we go
source
now?
for wholesome melodies.
Another refugee
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some
What's up? What's up?
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now,
Okay.
the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turned those into demands for reasons of clarity and... I was once considered quite the up-and-comer in the Department of Invasive Marketing.
Oh.
Looked down on all the bottom rungers and have-nots. Then I came here and became one. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
What'd you say about the exclusion zone?
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people displaced by war and disaster in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
Remain watchful of your neighbors. Better to be safe than
What was the prediction?
Chance of life-threatening peril from a yet-to-be-determined catastrophe were the administrant's words. Not what I would call specific. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but you, maybe you'll have better luck. Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building, probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
There's more people I need to speak with in the lift building? Abin Newell at the bridge. And now I have Administrant Agro.
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
I'll do my best. I mean, let's go speak with the administrator, whatever his name is. Person, or her name is, my apologies.
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency.
Oh my god, 15 seconds?
Tell me, you're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
I don't want to, do I want to waste my time?
Oh, May, is it? You're on a first-name basis already? This is about the exclusion zone, correct? Or that it only that simple, but she ignores essential variables of the equation. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone.
Calamity.
The barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Oh, hold on. I was looking at How's it dangerous?
And therein lies the frustration. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold. I have some custom-made order armor I never use. I can also allocate some funds from my budget.
Oh, I do need compensation.
If you side our way, that's more than the voice can offer. So, do we have a deal?
Both sides will listen. I'm in.
The cold, inconvenient mathematics of the cosmos. This will work. It must work. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced.
That sounds super hard.
We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started? I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade. But you already knew that.
You said I was foretold?
Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to some more people and then I'm gonna come back with their conditions and their issues.
Speak to them. Form your own opinion.
I like I've handled most things in this game pretty civilly.
Decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Provisioner Adenila Plotnik?
68.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supply. I have
What do you do?
allotted time for random queries, at present or in the foreseeable future. But very well. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Yeah, they don't want food or medicine.
The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources. With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one could hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
I'll leave you to it then.
Appreciate you respecting my time.
I know I need to go further in here for my Trail of the Traitor quest. Not yet. Does Inez actually have something to say, or is she just doing that thing? Sorry, Inez. Had to up the...
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
What's on your mind?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food. Real nice, Commander. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, but nothing's ever really free, is it? I went through this myself when Andy's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
Biscuits, the pinnacle of protector of food science, brimming with advanced nutrients and high moral fiber.
They'd have to be evil to even think of them as such. And they'd have to be...
I don't know. Maybe they use them as even human shields. I don't know.
Doesn't strike me as either. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then... well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
Yeah, no, I wish I got the dialogue box off the top of your head. Let's go talk to some more Fugis.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Resolute orange. And where do we go now?
Let's talk to the voice again.
Another colony?
Stranger. Vexing. We're at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their predictions. Not to insult our gracious...
Okay. So she's upset about the predictions. I could steal that claw.
Friends, neighbors, while you shelter in Matriarch's Mercy.
No bounties. Okay, got some.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Was anyone injured when it fell?
Yeah, Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenberg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material. Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah.
Okay, people are getting hurt.
What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like they're doing something, which is better than nothing, but not by much.
No, I agree. I don't have the traits. What happened?
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order?
Cease rifling in your colleagues' pockets or else. And you, no jostling. Forget it.
Okay, Inez is stuck over there. There's that idiot.
Offsetting certain key variables, upsetting the mock apple cart, as it were.
I think I'm gonna vomit. No, wait, it went back down. I'll try not to sneeze. I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
Well, man, if you say you feel good, you feel good, brother.
I remember this place before the war.
How many more people can I ask?
Keep your behavior.
I'll do what I want when I
See
want.
it. You lay claim to an entire world, you best be ready to defend that claim. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
We'll talk later. Sword noggin.
Don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
The excursion zone or whatever. What's down here?
Keeping everything above board
business? No? Move on.
I have bits, so you're not getting money out of me.
You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
Thank you.
Don't do anything foolish.
You don't do anything foolish.
Hello, hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes?
I guess.
Agent Galloway is
I be doing
less
stuff.
trustful than most feral canids. So winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband. We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war. And
That makes
maybe
sense.
extend our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there.
Why you at a refugi camp?
Cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide. And Sub Rosa delivers. At only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Well put. Feast.
A little bit of blood.
On the merchandise.
A quintesscience. Evasion, chance, damage resistance, and combat sprint speed.
Broadcasting reassuring programming in
I can just barely afford that.
This is Protectorate sanctioned.
This is a key for a lockbox. I can't afford that and the thing.
The subject of jealousy. It is an alien concept for us in the Protectorate, where we want for nothing. Yet jealousy is a tangible.
Which is the casting unit.
Consider Guardian Estates, where wayward Protectorate subjects have turned on their neighbors, squabbling for our scraps. Take heart. Their lives are empty and short. Even our enemies despise them. Their demise will be all in line.
Next up,
Our station offers only the best music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
Damn. Maybe I'll sell some more clothes.
Thank you for your patronage. What fine contraband might I supply you with this day? Savvier than you look.
Yeah, what's up with some work?
That I've got an agent over by the Guardian Estates that I haven't heard from in a spell. If you perhaps find idle browsers will be escorted from the premises.
Let me see if I can sell a fit. I gotta have some fit I'm not using. Weak spot damage relative to how far away the I'm not doing anything from far away. Alright, we got them. I needed those 2 keys. Really only needed 1 key. Hey, Aqua Science. Look like a cool guy.
This is Protectorate sanctioned wireless.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt.
Am I right?
The yurt?
Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing. We offer a wide array of proxy altercations, from restrained bludgeoning to flat out scraps. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors.
What kind of trouble do you get in for fighting here?
It's the Order, so they don't kick you out or nothing. It's all community betterment volunteering. If you're former Auntie's Choice, it smacks kind of like work for free. If you're former Protectorate and it don't involve automechs, it's all terrifyingly mystifying somehow. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh, a tourist. Well,
Yeah.
clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a cicada to feed.
Sounds like you have busy work to do. Inez stuck behind. I think I asked around as much as I planned to at this point.
Scienticians around the settlement inform. Have you spoken to all representatives of the Order? All of the displaced? The Doctor? The questionable types from Sub Rosa? Investigated the containers? If not, do. Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be here, up to my ocular organs and Good. Check in with me once you've made significant progress. As with probability, there. Besides what I've already told you, to put it gently, disorganized, which is irregular for a group that prides itself on mathematical acumen. But with effort, patience, and.
But she's saying look harder.
This is Protectorate sanctioned wireless.
Yes.
Social guide.
You may peruse to your heart's content, but do so speedily for my sake.
I don't really have any money left, so.
Know best, which is why our trusted consul now joins us to share his unvarnished knowledge of a painful topic, the traitorous Order.
My fellow Arcadians, it is well known that the Order of the Ascendant
I talk to these guys?
invaders arrived in Arcadia. If why, the roots of their betrayal reach deep. To when she was jealous of the zeal our sovereign instills in his faithful subjects. Bassar's envy heralded a shift in Order priorities, a dereliction of scientific duty to pursue more selfish ambitions.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
You don't even know me.
But the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
What do you think of the conditions at the camp?
Doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Everyone gets sick at once? Anything I can assist with?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
You definitely needed my help with something.
You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
What is it you need done so badly?
There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Think you can help Inez?
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
You should know that I rescued an automat, Doctor.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else? How can I be of service?
What do you got?
As a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
Perfect union, a simple people so whole, to be right and unbreakable.
Anything cool here? A primer that grants moderate heal use over time. I may be back for that. That seems like a good bit of bits. Good to meet him. Good to talk to him. Anyone important over here? Anyone with a name?
Orient itself toward fairness, but it's my firm belief humanity can't do that. All evidence to the contrary.
Just talk to the voice of the displaced again?
Next, a small sampling of protectorate abundance.
Resolve a disagreement with her. Okay, there's a disagreement.
Way I see it, you lay claim to an entire world.
That dialogue box over your head is gonna get me to, like, kill you or leave you somewhere.
I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment.
Oh, you anticipated this moment. I see.
Prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
How does the Order predict the future?
It's a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced...
Yeah, so y'all just be guess.
...using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
So you tell everybody what to do.
Advisement on adhering to the plan. Forecasts of probabilistic dangers. Elements of larger predictions made relevant to groups and individuals. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can
71% accuracy is decent.
Minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult.
Unforeseen factors?
Random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables. All of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known
unknown unknowns?
Follow?
Tell me about the prediction with the people out there. What they going through?
Capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence.
why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
So you don't have
There's
aid.
nothing more practical than improving lives now, is there? We've offered the displaced access to our weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
One person here will
One of our
swear.
recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand.
I've talked to
My
him.
own humble assertions are not enough. I trust his attestations would... True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means.
All right, I should go.
I do believe you're needed elsewhere. Farewell.
So many other places.
Are you going to be a problem?
Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy.
No, I'm not gonna call the lift just yet.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to
Oh, this is
expect.
Mr. Newell.
Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? In the future, a simple no will suffice. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Since losing access to the archive, the Order has been forced to limit its open exchange of ideas and information to avoid contaminating what few... The archive is a vast network of computational machines built beneath the ice of Cloister. Prior to the invasion, the Order used it to generate predictions on a vast scale. But listen to me prattling on. I'm sure you aren't here for a history lesson.
And leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger. Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as my aide. Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an...
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's and that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommission. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultist rift worshippers.
Mad cultists?
Inane theories. They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Jealousy is a tangible thing for our enemies. Consider Guardian Estates, where wayward protectorates...
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst.
You do have traitors in your midst.
It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would in choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might...
And here I was under the impression that investigating crime and injustice was primarily what Earth Directorate agents do.
At any rate, I trust whatever's uncovered over the... Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire... I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufacturer.
Shout out to the writ.
Sierra Wiley and I will conduct illuminating the path to true...
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics.
You tell me what I'm gonna do in the next 5 minutes.
Leave, I hope.
Sierra Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on...
Oh yeah? Is now a good time to talk about my salary?
No, it's not like that at all.
No.
Our bond is an equitable partnership.
You could never get money from me.
Of mutual respect and dedication to the plan.
He's lying.
In fact, what would you put our combined efficacy rate at these days, Wiley?
I won't trouble our good agent here with the exact calculation, but the percentage is considerable.
I dread the day your immeasurable talent finally propels you into the upper echelons. That is a statue of the matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Oh, certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Haha, good news indeed.
Thanks for fiddling me in.
Speak to Abbot Newell if you've more queries.
Can't talk to you? Okay, we've talked to everybody in here.
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander. Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right. Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the Abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
You're taking this better than I expected.
I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out Opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you. One's endured a week-long bombardment in a foxhole with only enough rations to last 3 days. Screams went on twice that long. Some of us still ain't fully recovered. We should move on, unless you got something for me?
Nothing for you. Tristan?
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Only through loyalty can we end further suffering, not by surrendering to our foes. Would that all subjects were as devoted as I.
Yeah, that's true. Your devotion is top tier.
Anybody needs me, I'll be right here patiently awaiting my
Oh, Administrator Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Oh, she pulled up on you? Okay.
Our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least. Well, we
I tried anything
figured
once.
things out on our own. Look where that got us.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
Let's talk about what the displaced first in their
All
perspective.
yours, Mediator.
Collapsed. But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure. More of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty. People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. I understand you were crucial in securing additional medical personnel for Matriarch's Mercy.
I did do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated. Way to go above and beyond. Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis? We have ample room to space people out more, but only if we utilize the exclusion zone.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone make the what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd, and I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help. The fault here is my own. I see now that the displaced require guidance steeped in law. Speak on then.
You actually got the provisioner to give you the time of day.
I did.
Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
I'm appreciative of you all getting us food and medicine, but she needs backup.
I suppose I'll take it under advisement.
Yeah, the vicar.
That missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them.
She's out of touch.
A bit rude, don't you think? But since...
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Oh. Yeah, we were too scared to ignore them.
Given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator.
I tried.
I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
Look, for the record, all of this is ridiculous.
Finally understand what we're dealing with, huh? For every problem, there's an obtuse, indirect solution.
Regardless of your misgivings, I ask that you follow your reason.
Such a wonderful introduction.
Well,
They can take the
this is
exclusion
what
zone.
was augured, then I will not complain, though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here, you stay out of trouble. We'll try and do the same.
A true neighbor does whatever it takes to keep their community free of insidious elements that would harm the whole. We must all hold each other accountable in these unprecedented times. So,
Thanks again.
I don't get a thank you? Oh, okay.
What I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purpleberry crunch.
You don't care that I, like, solved the issue?
The matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal down to this exquisite...
So I think I completed that. I think it's just done. Opportunity outpost. Did I do a good job?
Yes. Way I see it, you lay claim to an entire world, you best be ready to defend that claim. Got something that...
Hold still and accept. The savior of medicine returns. How can I be of service? My supplies are running low, but then again, so are my bits.
Did I get it up?
Suppose I can't help anyone if I'm poor.
Need 1,000 bits. I don't think I'll get 1,000 off of this. Oh, what did I just sell? Okay, I didn't sell anything I'm wearing. Okay. Before I go, let me try talking one last time to Abbott Newell.
I communicated your prediction to Administrator Agarwal. I'm not sure why she's budged on letting the refugees move into the exclusion zone, but I agree. Very worrying indeed. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What would you like
What are you doing to help them?
From providing them sustenance, shelter, and scientific
You know what I mean.
aid, I remind you, Arcadia is at war. This is what war looks like, I'm afraid. Alexandra Monastery is a place of sacred study, advancing our understanding of the plan. We cannot jeopardize that vital work all for the comfort of a few. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please,
enlighten me about something.
the path to drift worshippers, spouting inane. Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate. Anything
What
I can
debate?
do to assist you? Yes.
Okay, no, you told me everything I need to know. Do we leave now? I'm guessing all my missions are elsewhere. Get him away from me.
Represents the finest food our idyllic culture has to offer? Sovereign's chosen Arcadian.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's nothing else on this.
Steak comes from his private stock of woolly
Oh, there's
cows
that.
who are fed the
There's
highest
that.
grain and sung soothing lullabies.
There's all of these.
Melodious whispers, prepared by the sovereign's personal butchers and chefs.
In other
Let's go to this fast travel station.
societies, such a savory gastronomical marvel would only be available to so-called upper-class folk. But
See if we can find and kill these guys.
protectorate here, a
Place reeks of death. I believe refugees attempted to take solace from the fighting here. I only hope they found peace in oblivion.
intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources.
Oh, there's clearly some conversations being had here. Oh, those are big shots. Come on, Tristian.
Commander, medic's orders. You have my thanks and my hammer. I used to love taking the train across Dorado. Seeing the mountain-side caverns, the
I need to equip that thing.
But that's all in the past now.
A cool ticket booth. Oh, we get a tossball card. I've never touched one of these before. Jumped into a rift and died. Okay.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate Abundance. Ceaseless service stokes a hearty appetite. Sustain that zeal with the perfectly perfunctory meal. Moderation mini rolls. Modestly flavorful, yet free of additive toxins. There's a wholesome banquet in every bite. Moderation mini rolls. Filling and duty fulfilling. Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. Long ago, the matron
Going back down now.
the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Here at the end of it all, it was worth it. No hesitation.
I'm gonna kill these Dunsey brothers. And then we'll call it a video.
It's a privilege to die Thoughts of my neighbors safe at home grinning. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly.
Okay.
Through to my last days and from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency. Serve the paradigm's plan without pause. It's an honor and a gift. What I wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Yikes.
Finally, I fulfilled my purpose in life. A glorious death. Blown up by a mine. A fine way to go among many ways to die. Electroshocked, plasma smelted, cyranium gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, irradiated, blunt force trauma, decapitated.
Gotta cross this bridge somehow.
List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy raptidon. And my heart
Damn.
till it slows, but I know every breath and every. Without pause. It's an honor and a gift. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors safe
Okay.
at home
Got turned around a bit there.
They will remember how I reported
After leaping into the Zyranium Ocean.
through to my last days and from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency. Serve the paradigm's plan without pause. It's an honor and a gift. What I wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. Finally, I fulfilled my purpose in life. A glorious death. Blown up by a mine. A fine way to go amongst many ways to die. Electroshocked, plasma smelted, cyranium gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, irradiated, blunt force trauma.
Oh no, it's still living. Kill it.
Till it slows, but I know breath and every smile, every step in every mile contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift. What I wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die.
Dude is singing.
Prudence dictates, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor Prudence on Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is
I hope I'm going the right way this time.
The Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not. The mental refreshment process increases comfortability, stifles
Oh hell no. Damn, I messed up. We're out of combat, buddy. Let me loot these guys first. Are these like some mechs we could talk to? Oh no, these things. Let's upgrade. It's 3 skill points. Observation, speech, and melee. I mean, this is the bridge I didn't make it to last time. Make a little save here. You just saw that guy disappear? Appreciate the banter. What the hell? We're not going to talk this out. And here I want to talk things out.
Take care not to slip. A fall from that height wouldn't be pretty.
Thanks, Inez.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Fellow subjects, I bear sweetness and sunlight, encouraging words from our beloved sovereign in another installment of his golden bestowment.
Adoring subjects, look around you. Our cupboards run it over. No table is bare. Neither corporatist invaders nor betrayal by our former brethren shall diminish our
Better than the hammer I have.
system abides, and your sovereign
No.
provides. Eden's harvests remain bountiful, buoying us with nutrition far superior to the abysmal slurry consumed by our base enemies. Subjects, fill your bellies to maintain your stamina. Thus shall our prosperity strengthen us against those who would rob us of it.
Now on to other matters, as Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources.
Yeah, definitely keep my chainsaw cannon. Oh, I'm not good. Inez, I am not good.
Let's get rid of these fools so we can enjoy the view.
I'm not doing good. It's so damn bright in here, shit. They know I need that.
When the outside tries its best to invade us, our champions will cleanse the streets. Our
Did they throw a grenade? Are they like dropping grenades on death? Get on up, brother.
Choice and the Order are in a standoff, weapons leveled at each other, with fearless Red Cloak betwixt them. Thrilled to her inspiring redemption of these misguided foes in the fourth and final episode, Order from Chaos.
Stunning, everyone.
With a few buckets of bleach, some combustible fluid, and
Let's get you here.
Gun him down, damn! When I get this revive off, y'all was close range.
you have my thanks and
Yeah, shut up.
Force plus mass equals square.
What?
Lies. I am too far indoctrinated into the chaos of the Order and their grand plan.
Not true. Return with me for mental refreshment. Your family must come to thorough. We will cure you of these confused thoughts, your wanton overthinking.
I shall never return to the Protectorate. Once again, you fell your former companion in one well-nourished punch. Huzzah, I say. Red Cloak, you have undermined our carefully calculated predictions. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We theorized our grand plan was greater than the paradigm, yet it is clearly less than. We see the error in our calculations. We
Okay.
the sovereign again, if you allow it.
Gladly. He is a kind, forgiving man. He loves all of his subjects.
We base individualists in Auntie's choice, ready to break free from the shackles of consumerism, to join you in the perfect life of abundance.
Then return with me, new corporate neighbors and former Traitor's Order colleagues, to Eden.
All right, let's go in here.
Resume the corporate anthem. No, the new one.
Much like everything at Golden Ridge, this building is long past its heyday.
For the Sovereign, for Arcadia, our home.
Seems like all the doors are locked to us, brother.
And so, Red Cloak concludes another successful and inspiring mission, turning enemies into neighbors, showing Turncloaks the error of their calculations. And yet Red Cloak's work is far from concluded. Where uncertainty festers, she roots it out. Where there is questioning talk, she will be listening. And where a seditious turncoat needs a well-nourished
This window.
I've eyes on Miss Cloak.
Get out of here!
How y'all not just dead? I gotta admit, y'all pretty strong. You just turned your brother into a spaghetti noodle.
Such an inspiring broadcast.
Like ain't the wham bam?
Another beauteous melody, granted
Oh my!
of the Sovereign.
Restore health. Critical hit to restore health. Nice.
The Protectorate shall retake Golden Ridge yet. You may count on it. Speak freely.
I'm guessing nothing for you
I
either.
see it. You lay claim to an entire world, you best be ready to defend that claim.
Yeah,
Got
I agree.
something that needs doing?
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. Scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Okay. Infighting. Oh, Inez. Oh, I thought Tristian had something to say.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Ceaseless service.
Oh, that it? I guess I just can't get in that room.
Perfectly perfunctory meal. Moderation mini rolls. Modestly flavorful, yet free of additive toxins. There's a wholesome banquet in every bite. Moderation mini rolls. Filling and duty fulfilling. Intriguing items, engagingly described. What's up next? Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a
Jeez.
boundless life for all protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Oh, this is nowhere to be. Let's get back over here. Check the map. We'll do this in the next video. No, we'll do this. We'll do both of these in the next video for sure. To Guardian Estates. All right, let's leave off here. Shout out to Tristian, shout out to Inez. One mission down. On to the new planet here. See what we cook up. See you in the next one. Peace.